What is up? We are out here. It is a beautiful Kagurabachi and One Piece Sunday. And I am so excited to be here with y'all. Sorry I'm late. I was out of the house, so I set the stream up before I left, and I'm like, "Oh, I'll be back by 11:30." I was not back by 11:30. That's Eastern time. I don't know where people watch me from everywhere, I guess. Oh my kid, no one watches these. Okay. We're gonna dive right in because we got One Piece to watch. So I've seen a little bit of stuff just because I'm a human being who exists on the internet, and so I've seen quite a bit of discussion about this. So this is not a fully blind review. I like this color page, very very nice. Zoro Sanji losing his mind over the the what do you call them in the maid outfits. Very cool. What does that say? Boda Curry may whatever. All right. We are locking in. What? They're all losing it. Like, what? He just cut through him? Who's that? Scopper Gabon. Gah! It worked on him? How? What did he do? I'm rusty. That's that's crazy. Bro cuts the strongest dude here. It is like these immortal monsters. Like, no, I'm rusty. I'm rusty. Spins the axe, goes in again, thorn saltation, hits the thorns with his hockey. I'm not because that's what annoys me. I'm like, I don't. Is it conquerors? I don't know. I really don't know. You can't tell from the freaking like the lightning bolts. Is you can't tell if it's conquerors. I'm just gonna assume it's conquerors because it makes sense for Sanji to get conquerors, but jumps off. Mountain Eater. What are you doing in Elbaf? I was talking to my friend the other day. It is crazy that the only human character, to have a child with a giant, its nickname is Mountain Eater. I'm just gonna leave that there. You know, I don't even need to elaborate. I'm just gonna leave that there. Mountain Eater is crazy name. Let's not get bogged down with boring questions. Rah, what? You met him at the castle? Wait, who? Oh, no. Oh, yeah. I forgot Nami's here. Was she in the? She's like, oh, that guy. I see. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why they didn't pick up on that. She's like, oh, that guy, and they're like, what? No, this by the way, chapter titled 1 second. Yeah, he was totally pushing Luffy and Zoro around. He's the father of the boy at the school named Colin. That old man is. If I didn't mishear, he might be Scopper Gabon. He's the left arm of the king of the pirates, the counterpart to Rayleigh. What's he doing in the land of the giants? His attacks are doing damage, but how? I can't move, but I can still help from this distance. Don't do it, Robin. He uses thorns of iron. Your hand-to-hand blows aren't suited for fighting him. Dude, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's crazy. He cuts to okay, wait. Thorn Hunt. We're going to get to that. Thorn Hunt. Crimson Lotus Hell. Just thorns everywhere. Listen, I'm in a hurry. Come on, then. He's cutting them all up. And look at that, dude. Cuts through the thorn sword, Axe Symphony, and just slices him. Bleh. Whoa, look out. He's got to like jump. Yeah, he's still. Did he just like double jump? Oh no, he hit this axe on the ground. I was just say, bro, just double jumps. That's crazy. I'm calling Colin. That's that. He just cuts him in half. And what? He beat him. Chopper. Where are you going, Chopper? Ow, ouch. How was he able to slice up a guy who's immortal? There's got to be a crucial secret. There is. Go figure it out, Chopper. Good job. Back at this school. Good job. Well done. You have proven yourself obedient. That's disrespect. That's crazy. Burn in the library. No. Or no, this is the school, right? This ain't that. It's not the library. It's the school. We can burn the school. That's fine. That's all we needed to see. I'll take care of the other building. Yo, he's got fire arrow. What? That's he just pulled the fire arrows out of nowhere. That's crazy. That is crazy. Woo. Wahaha. That was you got. See, this is the thing I learned. I got to commit to the wahaha. It's so bad, dude. It's cringy as fuck. Okay, look at it burn. The library. Robin's like, no, no, it's not your fault, Chief Drool. The words of our forefathers, all of our history. This is killing him. The fire is burning. Come back, child. Why aren't you happy? I'm sorry. Oh man, I'm sorry that I'm still alive. I'm sorry that everything's burning. No, Ronja. Because of me. It's not your fault, Ronja. Damn, Ronja just still living up to the hype, dude. She's crazy. I'm sorry, I'm alive. Everything's because of me. Culture, history, children, troops. You don't have the right to take any of these things away. A crewmate of the King of the Pirates. You realize that resistance means the death of these hostages. Oh, it's Mr. Ya. Colin, Mr. Ya is here to save you. He came to save us? Colin's at the front, right? If I don't remember. Don't speak up, Colin. Don't do it. Dad! Oh, shit. It's over. It's over. Daddy! That's my daddy, everybody. He's stronger than anyone. He's gonna... Idiot. He's like, don't say it. Don't do it. He's gonna save us all. Yay. And he's like, oh, come on. He runs. What is he swinging at? Is he swinging at the arrow? I guess so. I guess he's swinging at the arrow. So you don't mind if I kill him? That's what I take from your response. Wait, what did it mean in response? What response? What are you talking about? Oh, from before. There's my final chance. There's still time to put out the fire in the library. I can save the children and Elbaf in the process, as long as it's instant. Hang in there, Colin. Give me 1 second. You're a big, strong boy now. Okay, Daddy. I'm a warrior, so beat this creep. Be strong. If you get hurt, I'll make sure you survive. A life once lost will never return. Look out, Colin. And this is our son, Mr. Bro, he makes her call her. He makes her call him Mr. Ya too. That's crazy. Here's our son, Mr. Ya. That's crazy. He's so adorable and huge. What a gift you've given me, Ripley. My lifelong treasure. Very cool. Please be safe, Colin. I have to put a stop to this before things spiral out of control. Oh, future sight. Future sight. I was going to say, like, wait a minute. What's going on here? Future sight. Not okay. Yeah, he sees like him get stabbed. I'll be strong. Oh no, Colin, don't do it. Yeah. As soon as he sees that's like an option, he's like, oh man, don't do it. I'm sorry, Elbaf. Feeble, frail thing. That's crazy. All because Colin was like, oh, Daddy. Damn, dude. I'm sorry, Colin. It must have hurt. I'm sorry. Huh? Daddy. Oh no, he's dead. Wait, did Chopper jump off too? Wait a minute. What is that Chopper? Like that's him. Is the Chopper jump off too? That's what it looks like. Anyways, final page. Daddy, Mr. Ya. Father. What is this memory? Brooke? Yeah, okay. I'm trying to act surprised. I did see this, so I'm a little upset that I got this spoiled for me because this is crazy, dude. Yo ho ho. Well, it's my dream to be a pirate. You see, Huff. The resemblance is uncanny. Think of a way to escape. Oh, pardon me, Brooke. Are you Brooke? Kashin. Kashin. I don't know. I can't really. Kashin. That's. What is taking so long? Ow. Great Unu. At this moment, the Holy Land is a sea of fire. We need greater numbers. Oh, what happened to her? She looks scary now. Allow Mu to show you the dominance of a god. Okay, so really everything happens in these last 2 pages. Like that's or these last 4 pages. Correction. Like, okay, so we get Scopper just briefly fights him, then just like handles him like it's nothing, dude. Scott, like this guy is a bum. I thought he was gonna be strong. I thought like this guy is he's a god. He fought at God Valley. He's like old like that. He is strong. Nah, he's a bum, dude. Thorn fruit done nothing. Also, by the way, thorn fruit is like the same thing as the spike fruit, right? Except he can just thorns other things. The spike fruit that Miss was it Miss Doublefinger? Mr. One's counterpart in Alabasta, she had like the spike fruit, but she could only spike herself. He can like thorn other things. So it's like an awakened spike fruit. Right? That's just basically. Anyways. So he runs away. Chopper goes after him. He's like, all right, I'll handle this. They burn the school and the library starts to burn. So that's like another ticking clock we got. She's like, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's kind of a good moment for Ranja. She's cool. Colin is an idiot and goes like, hey, daddy, that's my dad. He's gonna save us. I love him. He loves me. That's my dad, everyone. He's stronger than anyone. He'll save us. He runs in, attacks the arrow. That's what it looks like. I don't know. And she puts her sword up to his neck. He's like, all right, I got to do it. I'm just gonna do one big move. Future Sight sees that Colin gets killed. He's like, all right, chill, man. I won't do it. Sorry, everyone. And then she just gets him with like 3 different arrows and he falls off. And I'm Chopper's chasing. I still like, is that Chopper falling? I feel like that definitely is Chopper falling off. Because look, this page is there. Wait, I need to zoom in and enhance. I'm going to prove my point. Look, just Scopper falling. Next panel, just Scopper and then Chopper. Scopper and Chopper. That's their new team up. And then finally, because they're yelling dad, father, she gets a flashback. What is this memory? Her and definitely Brooke. Well, it's my dream to be a pirate, you see. I don't know if that is Brooke saying that, if that is her saying that. I don't know if Brooke is her father or if she is like I've heard it theorized that maybe she was Brooke's captain's daughter. I saw someone mention that. Like that's basically where I learned this. Someone's like, oh, confirmed Gunko's father is excuse me, yawn. How can I be yawning? It's exciting. Now, anyways, so I don't know. That is a very interesting development. She looks over at Brooke. Oh, pardon me. Like, what? I'm confused by that. Brooke? Are you Brooke? And then she starts running over, gets taken over. And so, yes, he's like, ow. Killing him's like, Emu, what are you doing? And they're like freaking out because there's hockey coming off of her. And Emu goes, what is taking so long? At this moment, the Holy Land is a sea of fire. We need greater numbers. Allow Mu to show you the dominance of a god. And she's got the eyes and the hockey and everything's going crazy. Now, the Holy Land is a sea of fire, and the Holy Land is a sea of fire. Does that mean they're attacked? Is that what that means? I don't know. Is that, or I mean, by they, I mean like the revolutionaries. Who else would it be? Do the revolutionaries attack the Holy Land and now they need backup? Like, is that what's going on here? Are we just like, like we're just moving, like we're in the final war now? Or is it just about the general state of the Holy Land being under siege and not having access to what they need? I don't know. I really don't know. But this is another great chapter. But again, like I say, week to week, One Piece chapters, I don't have that much to say. Emu is now in control of Gunko. What the hell is going to happen? I have no clue. Genuinely. Like, Emu is a complete mystery. And so who knows what he'll do. I liked seeing this guy because Summers, I like seeing him get cut in half. That's great because he was kind of a dick earlier. So he got he got his comeuppance. I'm super excited about that. But yeah, really, I think that's about it for One Piece. Great, good chapter, good developments. What the hell is Emu gonna do? No one knows. Killing him has fire arrows. Gunko Brook might be Gunko's dad. Like that just came out of nowhere, but we shall see. Kind of a little bit disappointing from Scopper, but again, also very understandable. You know, we got the hype moments. He would have defeated her pretty easily. Seeing how easily he defeated Summers, I mean, I think he would have been able to do it no problem. Like he still got his hype up moment from this. Like, dude, that's insane. But yeah, overall very good. Now, I don't want to, I hate to rush, but I know we spent a good amount of time reading that chapter. We have. It isn't my favorites. Why is this? Oh, I'm not logged in on this tab. Oh well. Kagurabachi. Dude, I am so hyped. Kagurabachi. I've seen nothing for this. I've seen absolutely nothing. So we are here. Kagurabachi Chapter 80, Secret Room. Kamunabi Headquarters, Underground Level 2. Books for days. They're all manuals of sorcery. Not the kind of sorcery that's innate at birth. Basic teleportation and force field magic are more academic. This place is jam-packed with formulas and knowledge. The Sazanami clan is a prestigious lineage. Didn't you have a library like this? We did, but not on this level. This is like twice the size. You got to really study to excel in the Kaminavi. You met the Azami, right? Get some neat lore. Those guys are masters of the crafts. If you absorb the masters all the material on this floor, you be their peer. Not big on studying. That kid was a badass. Yeah, Rose awesome. He's like 16. It's so funny. What's with the crazy racket we're hearing? Probably Azami brawling. Brawling? Sounds like they're going to bust through the ceiling. Don't sweat it. There's a force field. There's 7 practitioners on par with the Azami, but with varied areas of expertise. They trade off occupying our core station where they operate the force field. If someone tried to bust through, not only is it really strong to begin with, but they're also constantly repairing it. It's absolutely impenetrable. Oh wait, let me fix my bad. I didn't realize we were. So, but I don't. They just force field the whole thing. I don't understand why there's force fields between floors and not to get in. It does let sounds through though. It's getting louder and louder. Ichiki probably joined the fight. Who? The little old guy from the meeting. Yo, we got his name. Ichiki. 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 Probably Ichiki. The little old guy. That dude fights too. He's teeny. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I skipped ahead. That dude fights too? He's teeny and ancient. All of the upper echelon are highly skilled, though Azami is on another level. As for me, I'm not much of a fighter. So, that's interesting because I always assumed that this guy was stronger than Azami. But if they're saying Azami's, maybe this guy and Azami are on a different level from like this guy, long neck. He's a bum. They're bums. You know, I don't really think these guys are too strong. All right, let's just keep going because this is very interesting. Still, most members of the council are up there in age. The ones fighting right now are probably our best bet. Oh, wait a minute, this dude. Yeah, but they're dead though, right? Aren't they all? So this is a squad. They're nearly all of their forces are on site here. Beyond that, there are also more than 300 fighters who have completed our basic curriculum. Those are most of the guys you see walking around carrying swords. Curriculum? Intensive training in spirit energy and martial arts, plus sorcery fundamentals. I'd say they're absorbed about a third of that library. What a strong group. Yeah. All bound up in a rock solid force field, nothing can be more secure. Azami and those guys really aren't fighting to protect headquarters. It's more like they went outside to hunt prey. Wait a minute. What does that mean? Azami and those guys aren't really fighting to protect headquarters. It's more like they went outside to hunt prey. What does that mean? No. Something seems off. The Hishaku aren't even using the Datanseki like they did at the Sanso. They operate very strategically. Even if their plans have gone haywire, they would really show up and even if their plans had really gone haywire, would they really show up knowingly waltz into a death trap? Yeah, this place seems like really freaking secure. Mr. Kudo, looks like things are busy out there. Is Shihira? You're correct. How do we get this guy's name? Just random, never met him before. This man is one of our instructors. Pleased to meet you. Such a young one. Lately, I've been training more students your age. Quite a lot of fresh sprouts showing up these days. Education is a crucial job. We're severely short-handed these days. Our trainers are building the foundation to address that issue. Doesn't sound like they're short-handed. They just said they have 300 people. I've dedicated my life to serving this country. I fought in the war, too. Huh? Have a look. Whoa. Wait a minute. Okay, sorry. This is my daughter, Yuki. She'll be 4 next month. What a cutie. Right? She scrunches up her whole face when she smiles. I care about her even more than this country. Yoshihira. Wait a minute. He just killed himself and his head exploded? What is... It's going to touch him. Warrior's Path. What? That's a move, I guess, that blasts him out of the way. Don't worry about me. Yeah, he's dead. The unregistered spirit energy explosion at 4 locations in the force field. The pine sorcery. What just... Yeah, he's... No, Kudo's dead as hell. Mr. Kudo, he protected me and... Pine sorcery? Why did it emerge from Ishira's body? Yeah, Hishaku. There he is. Mr. Kudo's up above. He's... Huh? They're going after him. Do we kill him? No, the idea was to use them as bait to attract the core members. Huh? Wait, what? Sorry. It's for our families. Families? The other guy said something similar. Don't tell me. Oh, they got hostages. As for Ishihira, he did his part. You can release his daughter. Crazy. Crazy work. Now do your thing, soldiers. We can't have him flailing around. Cut his limbs. Okay. But how you'll do it? My sword, I confiscated your weapons. So if you surrender, very cool. And then if you surrender, no, they're punching him. No, they don't work like that. Knock him out. Doom. That didn't stop him. Now what? There's just no way that it's just these three. Each of them directly commands their own elite troop. Worst case, the Hishaku have gotten to them too. The attack upstairs is just a diversion to lure out the strongest fighters. At the same time, they're provoking infighting. We want you to teleport the Shinoichi. The Hishaku will have no way to get at it. I'm the only one who can stop this. God, this is no time to be. Wait. Somehow. Why aren't our attacks affecting him? The two soldiers trained for 5 years in the Kaminami's intensive physical fortification program, while Hikuri was toughened up by decades of bottomless love from the eldest scion of the Sazanami clan. Yeah, he's used to that. He's fine. Sorry. ISO. Boom. Maybe the pine tree can't grow out of them if they're unconscious. Phew. From now on, there's no knowing who's an enemy. But that's right. I can fight now. If the Swordmaster and the Shinoichi fall into their hands, the nation is done for. Chihiro is also out there fighting. I'm one of the core fighters too. Don don don. Will of Bald! Let's go! What's up, man? Sorry, I didn't see you. I was reading. No worries. I started the stream late anyways. It was a whole thing I talked about at the beginning. But we got a pretty neat chapter of Kagurabachi. Lots of a lot of world building, actually. Just learning about the Kaminami and how it works. The libraries, different like levels of studying they use. And they have, so there's like these different squads of fighters that they have to protect. Sorry, I was just thinking really hard. I saw you speed ran this chapter. I did go pretty quick. I don't know. It was just a lot of talking. Very much a exposition chapter. We just sort of learned about different things. Something I do love to I wish we were seeing this. Like this kind of psyched me out. Ichiki, who we learned his name, the little old guy, he's probably joined the fight. Like, that's awesome. I want to see that. I really want to see that fight. Ikuto is back. Wait a minute. Ikuto? Who's Ikuto? Oh, that guy? I thought he was dead. I was confused by that. Didn't he die? I'm looking it up. Where here? Kagurabachi Wiki. Get out of here, ads. Oh my god. Did he not die in the versus Sojo? Come on, skip to the end. Whoa, everything's broken. Okay. Yeah, I was just looking at the wiki. Yeah, okay. For some reason, I thought he died. I forgot about that. So, okay. Yeah, maybe he'll be here with some like robot legs or something. That'd be cool. That's a new character too. And then most of these guys here, they're the basic curriculum with the swords. About a third of that sorcerer in the library. So that's these two guys that confront Chihiro here. Oh my god, not Chihiro, Hikuri. And who he just like one shot ISOs and's like, all right, next. I'm one of the main fighters. He's carrying Kugara. Okay, so I'm sorry. I should have pointed that out because I did notice that. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought this was just like a flash of what like our previous fighters, but like he doesn't exist anymore. But if he's here, yeah, but he died, right? Am I crazy? Like him, like I forget, see, I'm not good with the names. Akudo and Kazane were the only ones who survived, right? The rest of them died. Like dead as hell. But anyways, they're realizing, they're like, wait a minute, like this is a really hard place to break into. Now we know Hikuri's a tank. Yeah, bro's got the durability from I love how it's phrased too. By a decade of bottomless love from the eldest son of the Sazanami clan. He was toughened up by that's just, I think, it's bad because Kugara did die. Yeah, okay. I'm not losing it. But yeah, they realize, they're like, wait a minute, this is kind of weird. The Hishaku would attack here because we're very well fortified. So there's got to be something up. They got to have some sort of plan. And then we realize they got ins with people. So whenever I don't know how this is activated, but I care about even more than this country. He cuts his throat. And then out comes the pine sorcery, which would have killed Hikuri for sure. But this guy used some sort of warrior's path, but it looks like an ISO, honestly, but just some sort of beam attack or whatever, a force attack. Pushes him out of the way, says like, don't worry about me. But I'm like, yeah, you probably should be worrying. And an unregistered spirit energy explosion at 4 different locations. Hikuri, yeah. Oh shit, he saw someone split. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, that's got to be rough for him. That does got to be rough for him. For sure. But so yeah, Kudo dies, which sucks because he was kind of cool. So he must have like implanted the sorcery in him. These two dudes are like, all right, we're gonna kill you. Wait, what are they trying to get him to do? Oh, they got to get him hostage. No, the idea was to use him as bait to attract the core fighters. So they're gonna chop him up, and then he just like immediately snaps all the things. That's really neat. Oh yeah, so then you say the storehouse mask is permanently cracked. Yeah. Dang, I didn't notice that. Stuff like that always flies on my radar. Little details like that. So, I mean, yeah, that kind of lends credence to my theory that Akari will lose his powers by the end of the series, just by the way this has been all set up. He'll make like a major sacrifice or something and lose his powers and live on as a normal boy. Especially if we're gonna have like building up damage on him. Like I think that just makes total sense. So yeah, we learned that these guys are also in on it. Now, is that Hishaku here? Or is that someone else? I think that's Hishaku, right? Long-term decay. Kudo ain't dead? Dude, look. I don't know about that. I don't like that blood's got to come from somewhere, and this was on his face. That it ain't gonna. I don't know, man. I think Kudo's done for. I really do. But he said himself, he's like not really much of a fighter. So it wasn't like we're not going to get some like cool power reveal from him. He's just sort of like a dude until we see a body. This is symbolism. Well, look, we never saw a body for like the anti Sojo squad. We never saw a body, but those guys are dead as hell. This guy, look at that dude. Plus, like he said, he's not a fighter, so there's really no sense in bringing him back if he's just not going to do anything. But yes, he was cool. But this is odd. So, like, is this Hatshaku? I assume that is Hatshaku. Fair enough. I assume this is Hatshaku here, but didn't we just see him over top of the Kaminabi headquarters like was it not last chapter we saw him doing? I'm going back. I swear to God it was last chapter. Or maybe it was 78. I'm just like scanning through this. Yeah, okay. It wasn't okay. Was it 70? It would have been 78 then. Yeah, he's like he's right here. This is the last we see of him. He's right here doing pine sorcery. He cracked it and dipped. Same thing that happened with Samura. Man just knows when to retreat. He does. He do be retreated. Plus, that's true. He can just teleport. That is a good point. I forget that he's one of the teleporters we see. So yeah, he probably just teleported. He's like, all right, let me teleport to my office desk so I can handle all this. Do your thing, soldiers. Akari, this is cool. He like confiscates the weapons and he's like, so you can surrender. And then nope, they're gonna, you gotta fight your way out of this, Akari. You can't just. So they tried beating him up. Wait, somehow, and it's like, so these guys are no joke. What do they say? These sorcerers for 5 years in Kamana's intensive physical fortification program. Like they're strong, but and this is like it's sad because he got, he was tortured by his brother for years, but it was toughened up by a decade of bottomless love from the eldest. It's like it's funny, but it's not. I think but it's in character because that's what he said. Like this guy's like, I love you, Hakuri. This is why I'm doing this. And then he just ISOs them. Boom. Done for. And he's like, all right, I got to be one of the fighters too. Yeah, because he is. ISO is powerful on itself. Like, that's a good ability, but storehouse, the stuff you can do with it. So, like, all right, right now he has 2 swords in his storehouse. We know that now. Like, that's a guarantee to come back later. Versus 10 years of being a punching bag. Let's see who's tougher. Exactly. No, it's great. No, dude, Curry's gonna go crazy with the storehouse. I just know what's gonna happen. He's gonna go crazy. He's gonna whip out his storehouse and pull the swords out and have them appear behind people and like run and jump and grab them. I don't know, stuff like that. I want to see him fight like crazy. And who knows? The situation gets bad enough, he might just pull Chihiro in. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Now, yeah, this is like I said, it's a good chapter. Learned a lot about how the Kaminabi work. A lot of world building. I really want to see Ichiki, whose name we now know, which I'm very happy. I'm just happy he's back. Yeah, so am I. Oh yeah, I want to see this Azami versus Ichiki versus the Hishaku guy. That's kind of, as you can tell from the title of this live stream, that's kind of what I thought was going to happen. We're going to continue to see the Azami fight because I literally named this this video Azami versus Hishaku, but I guess we're not going to see that. Maybe next chapter. I hope so. But I have a feeling we're going to have going a little bit of a Curry binge, and he'll get a fight against Hishaku member. Is my hope. His reluctance to study is a tidbit, is a hilarious tidbit of his character. Didn't peg him for that kind. Yeah, it is kind of funny. Where was the page? Yeah, it's like, yeah, if you read every book on this page, you'd be their peer. And he's like, mm, not big on studying, huh? It's funny. And then, yeah, and then so then they say it again. I didn't even realize it's the same exact face. I say they absorbed about a third of the library. He's like, oh. He does the same thing again. That is kind of funny. I like that. Yeah, I don't know. I get he's just Curry doesn't have to study. He's just a pro. Yeah, I was just about to say he's a prodigy. He doesn't need to worry about that. He's got the abilities and he can just use them. I was gonna say he doesn't need teleportation. Like he doesn't need, like what do they say? This is for so not like innate sorcery. Basic teleportation and force field magic are academic. Like he's already got teleportation. He doesn't need or, well, I don't know. Does he actually need a yeah, like because I don't think he could teleport to a random location, can he? Is that how Storehouse works? I want to know. It physically sickens him. I feel he's like, oh man, I'm gonna have to read all these books. I do not want to do that. I do not want to do that. But I was gonna say, bro's got he could tell he's got ISO, he's got great combat technique, he's got Storehouse, which is like the ultimate useful, like just use like ultimately practical sorcery. Ultimate practical sorcery. I struggled to get that out. That was tough for me to say for some reason. Like Storehouse, like he doesn't need to know any of this. Force field, why didn't you just force field? You can just go inside your storehouse, right? Like who cares? Who cares? So yeah, it looks like a Curry is making his break for because like you said, where do they say this? I'm the only one who can stop this. Like he is critical for this mission. He was busted. The nerf was necessary. That's true. You're right. Because he would have like ended the sword bearer assassination arc would have just been over before it even began if he was able to get Uraha and Samura's sword. Like if he was able to get Uraha his sword on the train, it would have just been over, right? Like Uraha could have gone and like beat up Hirohiku, and then they go to Samura and then give him his sword, and then you get an actual Samura with his enchanted blade versus Uraha. Like that would have been a crazy fight. I want to see that. We'll see. We'll probably never see that. I don't know. I still think Uraha's not dead. That's very likely because it's like he does the same thing to. I don't know. Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm out of it this morning. But yeah, good chapter. Not what exactly what I was looking for because, like I said, I was looking for the continuation of the Azami fight from last chapter, but I feel like we're gonna have to wait a little bit to see that because I want to see. I gotta remember this guy's name. Hichiki. Is that what his name is? Oh, you can probably hear my garage open. It means my family's home. Hichiki probably joined the fight. That's his name. We know his name now. Same here too. See, I got a little more than that, but like not enough. not enough. I got a little more than 3, but yeah. Anyways, I think I'm gonna wrap it up because really, yeah, not super short chapter. We've been here a little while. Really looking forward to where this develops with a Curry and seeing him fight for real. Sorry, I don't even know if I muted myself or not. My mom was about to come in my room, and I'm like, nah, get out. I'll go talk to her in a second. So yeah, Hirohiku, go on. He's about to get just the way this is set up. He's about to get a fight. He's gonna go fight some Hishaku member, a new Hishaku member. Hopefully, right? There still is a new Hishaku member out there. Or maybe he'll fight Genist, or I don't know. But I'm excited to see more from a Curry. Seeing him ISO, seeing him Storehouse, it's just cool. I like seeing him use his abilities. More for him. I want to see the Azami fight as well. I want to see a cheeky fight. There's just really no way that this story could naturally progress that I would be upset about. Obviously, it could like you could do some random thing and have it ruin the story, but like the way it's set up, it's like no matter what, we're getting a Curry fight, we're getting a Azami fight. We have Chihiro versus Samura on the back burner. Like all the ways this story can go is just great, and I'm super excited to see all of them. Fingers crossed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Well, I'm gonna end it here. Like I said, a little short one. Well, still 45-minute stream, but shorter one for me. Usually I go on for over an hour rambling about this stuff, but I don't know. The chapters this week were good. Just didn't really lead themselves into that. Also, 4 to 5 through the 100 chapters, or fourth. Why did I say 4/5 through chapter 80. Chapter 80. That's huge. I want to do like something where, because I saw someone make this post a while ago where it's like, oh, the first 50 chapters of Kagurabachi over the first 50 chapters of Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm like, dude, I think you're right. You know what? I'm doing that right now. What was chapter 80 of JJK? And we'll real quick and we'll just talk about it. Chapter 80 of JJK was this is chapter 80 of JJK, and it's the beginning of the Mechamaru fight. It was Daffy. Yes, it was. It was him. You're right. I remember now. Chapter. So it basically would be up through the end of Hidden Inventory. It was a controversial post. I would say, well, wait a minute. So, like, because wait, how many chapters did JJK season 1 cover? 7 up to chapter. That is not true. Chapter 64. Let me look at this. What was up to chapter 64? No, what do you mean? I already know. I'm stupid, dude. I know where it ends. I know where the season 1 ends. I meant to look on here. Where's chapter 64 on Kagurabachi? And that is them escaping from Kuguri. Oh, that's a Kuguri chapter. Yeah, honestly, he's right. Yeah, he's right. I mean, I love Jujutsu Kaisen, but like it really doesn't get going for me. Like season 2 is good. Season 1 is good. Season 2 is great, right? So it's like when we start getting into like whatever chapter like encompasses like the Shibuya incident, like once we start, that's like chapter, like it's somewhere in here, like chapter 130 something. That's where it gets really good, right? So Kagurabachi, unless it pull like it the distance that Kagurabachi is gone definitely is way like the amount of the 80 chapters to 80 chapters. Kagurabachi, I think, surpasses it. The only thing that comes close is Hidden Inventory from JJK. Like that's a really great section, but that's the only thing that's close. But now that we're getting into the Shibuya numbers of chapters, like because Shibuya starts in here, right? In the 90s, we're at 80. So JJK might be pulling ahead a little bit just because of Hidden Inventory. But the way this arc is going right now, I feel like nothing I'm saying right now is making any sense. But the way this arc is going right now, I can definitely see it culminating. Like we're in the war arc, kind of. We're in our own Shibuya incident type of thing where all the characters are coming together. So, dude, who knows? It very well could surpass it. Dude, I got this book and it ends right where Chihiro pulls out the May. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I'm sort of rambling. So I got this book, but it ends right with a May. I'm like, I want give me more. I want the I want the full. I want to see more of the Raikuzai because it ends like just before the actual Raikuzaichi end happens, and I'm really bummed about that. What I'm really excited for, because I'm going to go pick this up tomorrow, I believe, is this volume of Jujutsu Kaisen, which has the full, well, not the full, but the majority of, like, 236. You know what happens there? It has the full Gojo versus Sukuna fight. I'm so excited to see. I'm so excited to have that, like, physically, have the physical volume for that. I'm super excited. It comes out tomorrow. I'm gonna head down to the bookstore and pick it up because I'm waiting for that. All right. Yeah, I sort of dragged this out a little too long. I appreciate you. Shout out to Willa Bald. I appreciate you in the chat. And it, yeah, I know, but like it is kind of a bad cover. It is a bad cover. Like he looks weird in it. I'm like, I get it. I'm not like outraged, but what was it? 2026? Is that what it? Yeah, like I'm sharing it. He does look weird. I get it. Like he's got like a weird smile. Like I don't know. I get it. I'm not like outraged, but it's understandable where they're coming from. you know, it is like he's kind of goofy looking, but did I say they're wrong? No, you did not. That's yes, but no, people. Yeah, they like people got crazy upset about that. I'm like, no, it's weird looking. Whatever, we'll survive. It's not ain't a big deal. There are plenty of JJK covers that aren't my favorite. Um, but the thing is that's Sakuna. Wait, I'm pulling it up. The one just before that. No, not 15, 25. I'm sharing my tab again. Like this volume cover was so cool. I can't really get it bigger. No, because it's just going to bring me to. I don't want to go to Amazon. Oh, here, can I just. Like this one was cool. This is an awesome volume cover. So and you go from that to the bad Gojo one. It's like, come on, man. All right, see you later, Will Bald. He ain't beating the favoritism. He is not, dude. He is not. You know what's funny? I saw something that Hokozono said, Kagurabachi writer, where he was like, not, I don't know if he's probably seemed like a little annoyed about all the like fan ships that people were doing, like shipping Chihiro and Hikari, and he's just like, yeah, they're all gay. Just deal with it. Like he was so over it. He's like, yep, all right, fine. Every single character is gay. Do whatever you want. Just sort of in a like he's like fed up with it. I just thought it was funny. He's gonna be the next gay. He really is. All right. I've been dragging this for a little too long. Thanks, Will Ball, for reading with me, and I will see you guys again next week. No, is that fake? Is that fake? No, dude. That sucks. I thought that was real. I was like, no, don't. Damn. You ruined it for me. You ruined it for me. Yeah. Oh my God. You ruined it. It's ruined it. All right. Yeah, I did fall for it. Damn. I thought that was kind of funny. He's like, nah, they're all gay. Deal with like screw it, whatever. All my characters are gay. Deal with it. I just thought it was funny. No. Okay. Anyways, you Willibald, you got a knack for making me go on longer than I want to. I'm not complaining. It's just funny. All right. See you guys later. See you next week. Bye.